how my addiction started. I was in high school. I was drinking and smoking, hanging out with my friends, having a good old time. Once I graduated, I decided to start working in the service industry. And of course, in the service industry, there are drugs and alcohol. I was still drinking and smoking. Someone told me about pain pills, and I decided to try one. Not right away, but eventually. Started doing it on the weekends. It gave me lots of energy. And then the weekends turned into more days out of the week. And then I went through a miscarriage. And that was my first miscarriage. I did it alone. The boyfriend at the time wasn't around. It just wasn't a healthy relationship. The doctor prescribed me pain pills, and I took those every day. And when I ran out of the prescription, I went back to the streets, and I never stopped taking pain pills. At the time, I had no idea I was using them to cope. Now, in recovery, I understand that. But at the time, it was just helping me get through mentally, physically, emotionally. Since then, I've had 3 miscarriages total. The second one, I was clean, ended up relapsing. The third one, I was actually in sober living, which that's a whole nother story for another day. I'm grateful I had a sober community around me to help me get through that, because I didn't realize how traumatized I was from that first one. But I made it through it. I'm still clean. I'm very grateful for that. My home life as a kid was a little crazy. I'm the oldest, so you know how that goes. We get the most responsibilities. I don't want to bash my mom or anybody on here, so I don't really want to get into that too much. But let's just say I went through some stuff as a child as well. Long story short, nobody's perfect. My mom is also in recovery, and she's doing well. We'll just say that. I did do pain pills for a while, got into the 80s and all that, and then into the H. I'm not sure if I can say that on here or not. Once I got into the last years of my addiction, along with ice, and I was doing everything I possibly could towards the end. I was an IV user. I'm grateful that I didn't have any horror stories like I've heard some people go through with that. No hepatitis, none of that. I'm so grateful for that.